What's up, YouTube? This is gonna be. I got an unboxing for you guys. I just ordered two RedCat vehicles, two new RedCat vehicles. Um, I got. I previously had the Blackout XTE Pro. I had the SUV body. I got some videos of the red body where I did the 50 miles per hour gearing information speak on that. I did another video of some sand play, grass play. We got some parking lot videos as well that I did of it. However, I ended up giving that one away, the Blackout XTE Pro. I gave it to my brother-in-law actually, but I wanted to get something else. I didn't get tired of the Blackout XTE, but I did want something that had a bit more power. And I had considered for quite some time getting the RedCat Terremoto, the 8 scale. But I opted out of it because, for one, what I found out is that my wife actually liked playing with the car, not just as much as I did, because of course she ain't gonna go out and wrench on it the way I did, and she ain't gonna sit there and monitor lipos while they charge and stuff like that. But she did enjoy playing with them. So I told myself, I said, well, if you're gonna go out and get yourself something, how about getting an extra one for your wife? And then that way you guys can play together with it, right? So that's what I ended up doing. And the one that I considered getting for her was actually the Volcano 1/18 scale is what I had originally wanted to get for her. But I was like, why get her the little bitty one? It can't really go across grass and do the off-road stuff as effectively as the Blackouts did. So what I did was I went out and I got her the brush version. It's not too strong. Well, this thing is still not slow and it's still not weak. It's just not a lipo. So anyone that's into RC already know that this brush isn't the same as the brushless with the lipo. This thing actually comes with a nickel metal hydride batteries, I want to say. But all in all, it's still a great truck for anyone just getting in the game and wanting to learn how to kind of steer a truck that's not excessively fast and going to break a whole lot of parts in the process. Because if you get a beginner something with a lipo like the Blackout, like the Pro version of this thing right here, they're going to wreck it, they're going to break it, and you're going to be out of a lot of money. This is sometimes can be an expensive hobby for the inexperienced ones. So let me pause this and get this on out of this box. Let y'all guys see this. Okay, so here is the box itself, and just for the sake of those who happens to run across this video and it being the first introduction that they have to the Blackout or to the RedCat brand as a whole, I'm just gonna go through the normal unboxing stuff. Of course, there are many other videos of unboxings of this vehicle and those alike. But just for the newcomers, I'm going to go through, and just show them what's in the packaging, things of that nature. So let's get the top off the box, and this is what the vehicle is going to come like. It's covered in this protective film right here. It got the clamps, the body clamps already inserted in it. And these things in the box are pretty much to protect the tires. The tires are on. This thing is what they call RTR, ready to run. And this is why everything is pretty much already assembled for you, opposed from some brands where you have a kit or pieces that are missing, like the battery or the controller is not in there. This is actually the charger, it says, and the controller is already inside of the box and is ready to run out of the box. Let me pause it so that you can see what the rest of this look like out of the box. This is kind of a side view, nothing fancy. And let's get this paused. All right, again, for the newcomers, what's in the box, you have the truck with the body on. I'm going to take this off in a minute. You have an additional box here that has the controller and charger on the inside. I'm about to open that in a minute. And most importantly, you have your owner's manual, which tells you all about the little mini, the nickel metal high drive battery charger or the LiPo chargers or whatever the case may be, whatever you have, this is your user manual. I do highly advise that all newcomers read over this. I think this thing is about 10 or 15 pages. Just read over it. It'll save you a lot of hassle in the end, learn about your truck and all that good stuff. Let's get on to get through the unboxing. All right, so this is what it looks like out of the box. You have the controller here. Let's see if we can get let me get some more light up in here right quick. Give me a minute. Okay, well, this ain't the best lighting, but hopefully you guys can get a clear picture of what it is that I got going on here. Okay, so this is the truck out of the box, in case you want to get an overall view of it. And this is a 1/10 scale vehicle. And for all the newcomers who don't know what that means, 1/10 is pretty much if you was to take an actual monster truck and divide it by 10, this would be the size of it. Is this right here. So you have this. These are the body clamps. They fit in these posts right here. And this is your binding cable. You're going to need this when you get under the hood and see this stuff. And this is basically what it looks like. This is the nickel metal high drive battery. I think I just lost a body clamp, or in this case, a battery clamp. This is the nickel metal high drive battery right here. And this is supposed to be a 7.4 volt, well, 7.2 volt nickel metal high drive battery. 3,000 milliamp. You should get plenty of playtime out of here, about 20, 30 minutes, depending on how rough you are with it. And this is the setup. You have the 550 brushed motor right here. You can tell that it's brushed because it only has 2 leads coming out of the the motor. The brushless motor have 3 leads coming out. And this is your ESC here. Now, I did mention earlier, I'm not going to go into all the different aspects of it. You guys can look at another tutorial for all that stuff. But I did mention earlier how one of the reasons that I bought another of the Blackout XTEs is because my wife was really, really enjoying playing with the pro version that I had. So I went out and I got the brushed version for her. Now, another reason why I chose to go out and get this one in particular is because I still have hardware left over from the other one, opposed from if I would have gone with any other truck or brand or model of RedCat or Blackout, I probably wouldn't, not Blackout, but RedCat in general, I wouldn't have had anything to fit it. But what I do have left over from the pro version is, let me open my little box here and let you guys see. I still have the brushless ESC. Here's the 3 leads I was telling you about, 1, 2, 3. And I still have the brushless motor from the pro version Blackout that I had because I swapped motors. This motor is, as you can see here, that's 3,800 kV. That's kind of like saying 3,800 RPM for an actual vehicle. That's kind of like in relation to that. That's how many spins you're going to get out of the motor per whatever. So here we go. Why not buy another version of this? The only difference between the brushed and the brushless version of this is the brushless motor, of course, the ESC that can handle the power, the LiPo battery, and the servo. The servo on, I think the servo on these are like, I know the one on the brushless motor, the steering servo are 15 kilograms, and these are not. So that means that I didn't have to go out and buy a whole nother pro version of this, which is just was like a whole lot cheaper. It was like $60 cheaper than the pro version. So I can easily just make the conversion. Take this out. Take the brush motor out, put the brushed in, and that's it. It's like, retrofit for these vehicles. So that was just a tip for anyone who has, extra parts laying around from a from a previous model or whatever, you know, if you can just easily upgrade or just do a swap. That's another benefit to the Blackout, the XTE brand, is that front and rear, like the drivetrain and everything, or the suspension, all this stuff is the same. Look at the front, and now let's take a look at the rear. It's the same setup. I mean, the parts are interchangeable. That's one thing I loved about this vehicle. It didn't have different parts for the front and rear, you know? So enough of that. This is the this concludes my unboxing of the Blackout XTE brush version. Now I'm finna move on to the unboxing of my other RedCat, which I decided to go against or to go for, and that I decided to go for instead of going for the 8 scale Terremoto is what I wanted to get. Was the 8 scale Terremoto. I decided to get the 10 scale Terremoto, and I'm going to be unboxing him next. That concludes this unboxing. I'm D. Don't forget to leave comments in the section below. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Like the video if you like what I had to say. Dislike the video if you didn't like it. Leave comments in the section below for tips. However you guys do, you know. So I'm D, and I'm out.